Hi all, this is Ray from DC Rainmaker. I'm going to do a walkthrough today of the Fenix3 quick access pages. These pages are accessible on the left hand side by pressing these up or down buttons, and they iterate through various data screens that you can populate. These could also be extended by Connect IQ, but for right now this is just the stock pages that are available on the Fenix3. So I'll go ahead and go away from the time screen here. Now just note that this time screen is extendable by both Connect IQ as well as the default clock faces or watch faces that Garmin provided, so you can go and customize the look and feel of these if you want to. I'll go ahead and press down, and we'll first start off with the activity tracking screens. This is your monitoring your steps for the day. So I'm at 4,600 out of 6,100 for the goal for the day. You can see that top blue bar there illustrates the goal progress, and down the bottom I've got calories as well as miles walked. Next I've got my compass. This is accessible at all times, again without GPS. If I were to turn it like this, you can see it'll go ahead and increase. It's a magnetic compass there, so it has no requirement on GPS or movement at all. Go ahead and dive down again. I've got the altimeter. In this case I have it set for meters. You'll see that I just took a flight here from Paris to Frankfurt. That's the bump that you see there. And of course to the pressurized altitude within the cabin itself, so you wouldn't see the full elevation on the unit. Next we've got the barometer. In this case this is over 48 hours, so it's a bit longer. You see at the very beginning there I have a flight that I took just under 48 hours ago from Turkey. That's that drop there. At the very end I've got another drop as well for the flight I just took. Now we've got the temperature. This is the temperature on my wrist, so in this case I'm not using Tempi, which means that you're going to see a bit higher temperature because it's going to be picking my body temperature there. If I was using Tempi, I'd be pulling from that instead. Now we've got the weather. This is going ahead and leveraging the cell phone. So in this case it'll pull from Bluetooth Smart the cell phone to the internet. I can go ahead and dive into that and get a bit more hourly forecast for my location. And I can go ahead and scroll on down if I wanted to, and then see the daily forecast for the next few days. Continue on down, I've got my calendar. I could enter into this and get more detail about each individual appointment or see additional appointments. In my case, only 2 things I've left for the day, so that's pretty much it. Again, this is pulling from my calendar on my phone. So if you have Exchange or any sort of other calendaring application that uses the standard calendar options on your iOS or Android device, it'll show up there. And then, oops, skip past the went all the way back too far. We'll go ahead and back down to the calendar, and then finally notifications. These are Bluetooth Smart notifications that come from the notification center inside your iOS or Android device. And I can go ahead and I can enter this and I can get additional information. So this one is from the Facebook Pages app, in this case actually from the Cupcakery. So you can see somebody comment on one of the timelines there. If I were to go down, I've got Lufthansa here as I went to the airport. It's actually pretty cool. It triggered right as I walked past the lounge itself, so I had the Lufthansa app on in my pocket, and it noticed that I was eligible to go into the lounge, and it went ahead and it triggered just as I walked past it. Really impressive actually, and then of course it just showed up on the Garmin Fenix3 using standard notifications. So not really something that Garmin could take credit for, but it was kind of pretty neat to see that happen. And I can go on back, and at this point I could continue going down through the rest of my alerts, and it'll allow me to scroll through many alerts, so I can go back and see things that I may have missed. So with that, I'll go ahead and back to the beginning, and that's that. Thanks for watching.